last week we made a day trip to North Carolina, pretty much emptied the house, except we still need to make another trip this week. But I got her closet emptied and loaded into our Transit Connect van, and rigged up a bar, had all this stuff hanging, bags and bags of clothes. I've not had time to go through it yet. And this is my former mother-in-law's poster that she had in her sewing room. And I didn't realize, I mean, it was hanging there a long time. I kind of saw it, but didn't pay any attention to it. I knew that she had stayed in the Orient for many years, and she was a professional dancer. And when I got a closer look, I realized that's her. Come to find out, she played a Russian spy. She's German. She played a Russian spy that was going after this U.S. Officer, trying to get, flip him or something. Anyway, it was just kind of neat, the history that she has. I got to relocate all this. We got trying to get all the clothes. I'll move these out because obviously we don't have room. See all the stuff that I've got. I put a sign on the front, to use the back door. I've been praying about a ramp because I would like people to come through this way and not have to go through the utility room and kitchen and dining room to get to the living room. But like you can see, that's a salon chair actually, but it matches the office, the rolling chair. She had that in her big bathroom. I think I posted that before, I moved those over here, but I'm not done with that. We got a printer. We got the 2 chairs put in. I love these tall floor lamps, brass floor lamps. There's one on each side. I got the only large plant in the house. The rest, there must be a dozen more, but they're in the garage. So I'm still working on the decor. We brought that in since it goes with that, but we're using that as a buffet, and I'm trying to figure out a good way to use that in here and the storage that's in there. She has so many lamps, just it's crazy. There's one of them, and there's 7 lampshades there, and probably more than 7 lamps in the garage. That was the dining room table at her house, but we're going to use it here in the paper craft room. And this was one of her sewing desks, but I'm going to use that in here. I've got more of these chairs that I bought ages ago that I used at our place. And that's an actual sewing machine desk with the sewing machine in there. But she had that sewing machine. No, she had the serger on this. Anyway, so a lot of organizing to do, but it's the kitchen. I've already emptied those crates, and a 4th crate, did that last Thursday. And I've tried to, I'm putting stuff into the garage, like this whole crate's going to go into the garage sale. So these have been washed and checked because I just, if it's broken or cracked, I want, you can't always tell. So all of this cabinetry, except for maybe the top shelves that I can't reach without using that, we brought the Keurig that we were using broke, so we replaced it with that one little Keurig, and that just was not working. So that's Helma's Keurig. That's the pottery up top was washed and put up there. I'm redoing the drawers. I had these And they didn't work in my drawers at my house, so thought bring them here. And redid this one too, and used one of those spacers. But it's a continuing project, and we have more boxes. All this stuff I need to go through. A lot of it was, some things I knew I can throw away. Other things I just need to look at. The washer and dryer's not been used for months, and I used a lot of the stuff for packing, and we've been using, towels here. So I'm going to get a load of laundry started. That's a blanket I got at the thrift store, and I want to cut these and make tea cozies with them. So that's like the cheapest way to do it, and make stuff for sale to support the ministry here. So let's see how much I can get done. Before I bring more stuff out here, these are all going to be in the garage sale. I have no idea. I didn't pack these big boxes. Oh man, more kitchen stuff. No, bathroom stuff. I have no idea what's in those. I washed previously from another load and started bringing them out. And let's see, there's 6 lamps there, and I know there's a lamp over there. Bunch of Christmas stuff. These were her dining room chairs. Another little table. Goodness. A bunch of Christmas stuff, which I will go through last. But I do want to incorporate some of these trees. I'm pretty sure this one, no, it's another one back in the center there, is old, and it is just falling apart. The leaves, the plastic is coming undone. It's similar, yeah, that one. And I'm going to just take the plastic off of that and add some more wood to it and put the wisteria onto it. That should be interesting. And then several of these, and there's a stack of leaves, big leaves, that plastic leaves that came off of those. And there's 3 short palm trees. Yard stuff. Oh, and there's probably another big truckload of planters, some with plants. Most of them are alive. That I would like to bring down here. But that's, just a slow thing. This stuff was stuff that was already in the parsonage, in the garage when we finally got in here. So I do have this storage, and this is all Helma stuff. Oh, that's where they put that one. That's a huge. She used it as a nightstand. It's giant. It's gigantic, but it's got a little slide out thing, so she can have all sorts of stuff up here. And then she wanted to set her cup or plate, because she would eat a lot of times from her bed. I'm pretty sure most of this is Christmas stuff. So I got more stuff that needs to just come in here, and stuff that needs to go inside for me to go through, or go through out here. Basically, I'm just going to open that garage door and have tables set up out here and outside for people to go through for the garage sale. I'll do that the first Saturday of next month. I'll start doing a monthly garage sale and start taking donations and clearing things out. So I got this corner kind of rearranged, but I think that little side table, which will get refinished, painted probably, will become the printer stand. So we'll have a printer in here. We're having game night this Friday, so trying to have these chairs and tables set up. So the largest group will be in here, and then that table can also be used. I found another lampshade. My brain's not doing well. Got a lot more washed. I don't like towel drying. I've never liked it. So this gives me a break. I hand washed everything and got them drying. I got more stuff going on. I did 2 loads of terry cloth bathrobes. So at least this isn't dry rotted. There's no leaking. There's no issues. I didn't use the dryer. If I don't have to, I won't. You think with all this cabinetry, but the way it's just a big space. And I'm just trying to work things out and figure things out. And a lot of Helma's dishware and glassware was in the garage. So I got these at Aldi. They're $4.99 each. And they don't work so well for the other cups. Like these don't hang very well in that, but the little teacups are perfect. So that allowed me a little bit more storage so I can bring the drinking glasses over here. I moved, that stuff was here. I moved them all up. To me, it's like a lot of dead space is in these cabinets. And these are on trays that I can pull out to get to the stuff in the back, so I don't have to empty the stuff in the front to get to the back. I'm trying to get it organized to be a cake. I'm sorry for the finger. A cake decorating. Let's see if this box is a bunch of cookie sheets and cake domes. So, and Helma she made cakes from scratch. She didn't buy boxes and make box cakes. So I got a bunch of her cake pans and she's got 2 of the small bundt pans, 2 springform pans, this old bundt pan that the center comes out of. Still need to wash these. In the garage, I hopefully eventually these will go outside, but for now they're in here, and I'll get this stuff out to the garage or somewhere, and that the shelving in that one utility room in the garage would be great for boxing up stuff like this, because I doubt we'll need a toaster. There's already a Mr. Coffee. These are nicer, but they've been in her garage for a long time. So it's just making the decisions. My brain is not wanting to cooperate. And it's getting late. It's starting to get dark now. I don't want to turn the light on in the bathroom because it automatically cuts on the fan. It's just on one switch. So I've got all these terry cloth robes hanging to dry. The water here is soft enough. They don't need um, the dryer sheets and stuff, fabric softeners. So I just wanted to hang that, and I've got the thermostat. I don't know if it's reading. It's set at 55, but it's 59 in here now. We had a mid 60s day. So I would like to get all the Christmas decorations in here and figure out what I have and what I can use. I don't like the toilet paper in the wall thingy, but I like having, since there's people in and out, having two paper towels, toilet paper rolls like that. So one runs out, there's the other. There's more in the cabinet. I'll set up towels over here. I do like that privacy one day now that it's getting dark, and if I needed to use this bathroom, I don't feel like you can see my head as I go in and out. Let's see what else. There's boxes of fabric out in the garage from Helma's, and a bunch of stuff that we brought in and just spread it out in here. I just put it in the sewing room. There's beautiful tablecloths. She's got some really lovely tablecloths. I'll get the drawers put back in, and I want to wash them and iron them for use. This is fabric I got. This is outdoor upholstery fabric that I want to use. So I don't even know, because I didn't box up that room. So I have no idea what's in this pile. But we're setting it up. We're going to have sewing classes. This is one of those blankets that I need to wash. I washed this at my house. So I bought this last year. And this red one. And I want to make tea cozies and teapot cozies where you put the it's a mitt for teapots. And it helps it stay hotter. And then some are made to where you can pour with them still on, so you don't have to remove them. But it's kind of a battle, because you got beautiful teapots that you want seen, but there'll be more for like teapots like this. Plain, it's beautiful, but it's just plain white. And if you can keep that covered, that'll keep it hotter. But I also have the stuff that goes underneath. So anyway, projects. I'm excited. I think I'm gonna leave now. And this is just as good as it's gonna get today, but it will be set up by Friday. I should be back hopefully by Thursday, but even if not, it'll still work out. And just need to close. And been working on the pantry. I hate filling it up, but I don't have any other place to put some stuff, so I just went ahead and put stuff in there. And instead of this may end up on the counter. It's the salt, sugar, flour. It's got rice there too. Just figuring it out. I would like another cabinet to put against that wall, but we'll see. And I got that hung up so it's not sitting on the floor, and brought one more plant in. So bit by bit. Thanks for joining me. Be a blessing and be blessed.